files. Yep. Okay. Alright, so then you were right, yes. Alright, so we're still playing Ninja Gaiden 3. We've played it for almost 4 hours. I got into the 7th stage a couple of times, but I've never beaten it. Hope I have more luck today. Here we go. I ended last stream by dying game over, so we just had to restart. What? See if I can beat the boss now. Yeah. The first boss is actually really easy. Most of the bosses are really easy, it's just the third boss. The third and the sixth are really difficult. Freaking hitboxes in this game keep getting to me. You could see clearly my sword slashing through the head of that zombie, but it wasn't enough. Thankfully though, Ninja Gaiden 3 has done away with the infinite spawns that Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2 had. So like you can like lure an enemy out. You know if we can despawn this dude. No, it's possible. Lipstick more. How you doing? Fuck! These enemies are tricky to hit the small ones. I'm doing just fine actually. The weather is starting to become bearable. It's been so warm for a while. Not that I don't want to complain about having too good a weather. But it has been so warm, it's almost been difficult. But at the moment, it's perfectly fine. The dog and I were out yesterday for like 3 hours just playing in the fields. God damn it. I might die once now to the boss. I want to remember, the boss has a few sheep shots that are very difficult to dodge. You can probably tell I've done this a couple of times by now. I know the feeling. Eventually you can't strip anymore. There's a minimum amount of clothes that you're sort of like required to have. Oh yeah, it's this boss. This boss it's possible to beat him without taking any damage. Because his basic patterns are pretty simple. He has a few patterns that can become difficult, but as long as he just does that pattern, it's fine. Oh yeah, the bullshit stage. This is where I usually start dying. I personally think this stage is so difficult for some inexplicable reason. I have so much trouble with this one most of the time. I can't really put my finger on what makes this stage so difficult. I just know it is. But I have been really happy with the weather, actually. I must say, I've enjoyed it a lot. What's up, Rouge? This fish here is nasty. Sometimes it just snipes you. It's not 100% consistent how that fish moves. I became addicted to FTL. Yeah, I've been playing that game so much. I've been playing FTL so much these last few days. I have managed to beat it on easy a few times now. And I've gotten pretty far on normal a few times. I've unlocked like 5 ships or something like that. I especially like the Federation cruiser that has the artillery beam. That ship is so fun. God damn it, that was sloppy. I didn't need to take that hit. I don't know if you can see it, but I've played these stages a couple of times by now. Oh wait, full health. Nice. You gotta go already? Oh man. Todori. You just don't like us anymore, do you? Alright, take care. Wait, why did I get hit there? That made no sense, that hit. Despawn the flyer. Yes, sweet. Fuck. Now this becomes difficult because there's a couple of these beetles that will spawn. Alright, I managed to actually that went far better than I dared to hope. Let's just hope we can take on this boss now. There you go. Have you considered calling your YouTubes Let's Play? No, I've actually never considered that. Is that how you do? I don't know what the kids do nowadays. I have actually no idea. I've heard the word let's play a few times, but I don't really know like what it what it's supposed to entail. Like, what do you expect to see if you go watch a let's play? I guess someone playing a game, but checking out the next one on YouTube. Huh. Man, imagine having to go through all my videos and renaming them. Jesus. Screw that. I have like 10 subscribers. Am I call that good enough? $65k views. Alright, maybe I should reconsider that. Holy hell. What the fuck was that? I hesitated. Never hesitate. That kills the ninjas. I wonder if I can just tag them maybe with that, because I don't like having that in the title. I wonder if I can add a like let's play tag or something and have it show up in the let's play searches. I don't know how you manipulate the search algorithms on YouTube. There's probably tricks for that. Wait, dying here doesn't actually matter that much since I can pick up an extra life.
In the beginning, the
Goro?
universe was created.
I
This
definitely
made a lot of people
pressed
very
the jump
angry and
button.
has been widely
Fuck.
regarded as a bad move.
Sorry if I want to keep watching Geek do battle crabs. Canola too. Oh. Geekbot really want to see more of the king of crustaceans. You're right, I should probably consider somehow getting a let's play name into my YouTube videos somehow. I've seen Stig has been playing that what's it called, like Hyper Dimension Neptunia something. No, it was not hyper, it was another word that basically meant the same thing. Cyber Dimension, exactly. I want to remember this jump. Alright, it wasn't that one. There's one jump around here that's really different. Oh yeah, it's this one. You shouldn't hesitate before that enemy there. Shit talk. I'm not shit talking your game, Stig. Fuck. Too fast. I am concerned about my timer now, actually, that I dance around. Now I need to hurry. I've learned from experience to take that shit funky ass hitboxes. Fuck. I'm glad someone believes I can do this, because I'm not sure if I believe that myself anymore. There's this part of me That's sort of like broken inside of me after all my attempts last time. Oh fuck! I hate the slow jumps. So if you jump backwards, here, that's backward jumping, that's forward jumping. You can see the difference in speed. And depending on if you press jump or backwards first, you'll get different momentums in your jump. And that's killed me I don't know how many times by now. Your sum of best is sub 29. Holy hell. We're making the progress, Yorkie. No! You could see my sword. You could see my sword. Wonky ass damage mechanics of this game. It's just been rage after rage. I know that feeling. I know that feeling far too well. Thankfully, at least this boss is really easy. Not if you get hit like a dumbass like that. 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, this is dumb. Oh well. After E3 you'll decide if you get a Switch. Oh. I know which camp I'm in, but then again I'm a bit biased, I guess. So this stage is basically all about the never stop moving. I wouldn't remember Frush asking about that a long time ago too. I actually thought he had decided. There's still nothing out for the Switch. If you don't like Zelda and Odyssey, then I guess there's nothing out. Sounds like I'm getting bored. Nah, it's just it's difficult to. It is difficult to focus on both chat and this game at the same time because I can't play this game and relax. All right, so how many times did I press up and square there? 2, and still no special ability. The special ability costs 10, so I can definitely afford it. It just doesn't go off. Fuck. Annoying ass game. Thankfully the boss of this stage is really easy, so... If I get... What PS4 games has there actually been released that are good? I sure as hell don't know. Oh yeah, the new God of War, that's true. That one looks awesome. There, finally I got those away. Wait, they're still doing Digimon games? I thought that franchise was dead from like 10 years ago. 15 even. There we go. So this, now I'm in a really bad spot here, I must say. I forgot, you can't swing your sword when you're hanging from a platform. Which sucks immensely. Alright, we got to the next segment at least. So if we die, we'll get to continue from here. That's basically all I wanted. I knew I was in a bad spot, but as long as I got here, it wasn't all in vain. Oh, yeah. I had to just think, like, how does this stage look like? Yeah, exactly, it's this one. Oh! God damn it! Oh shit, this part. I don't think I'm gonna get past this without dying, to be honest. I know there's one place where I'm almost bound to take a hit. Oh, I actually made it. But I'm gonna die from the timer. I just don't get why this game has a timer. I just don't get it. It's probably the most feel-bad moment there is. Trying to play good and dying to a freaking timer. It has absolutely no place in this game. There's a lot of dumb things to this game, but the timer is probably the worst, to be entirely honest with you. Nothing feels as bad as dying to that timer. I mean, there was a health drop and everything. I would have been just fine had I not died to the timer. This boss is super easy. That boss is actually super easy. This is about where the game starts to become difficult. There's a couple of places in this stage that are really tricky. Stuff like that keeps happening. Why haven't they ported Mario Maker to the Switch? I have no idea actually. That's a very good question. I know there's enemies spawning here. Ah shit, I should have taken the downward flame. There we go. Oh, it's this segment. This segment sucks so bad, I don't even know where to begin. This segment is super boring. The enemies are dumb. There's nothing good with it. Also, the auto-grabbing screws you over so bad around here. There is a... There it is. I knew it. Actually, I can't understand for my life why they haven't ported Mario Maker yet. This is one of the best games they've done in years. Or at least it's one of the most fun, dumb fun games they've done in so long. Yeah, they keep coming. These dudes keep like jumping at you. It's not gonna work. Oh, it did. This dude on this small ass platform here. Oh. I can go so bad if you get knocked back. Worse. Alright. So from here we're pretty safe. There's a 1-up dropping at the like top of this corridor here. So since I've gotten this far, I will be able to beat the boss pretty easily. Imagine Maker on Steam. The only reason I'm somewhat against it is, I mean, Mario Maker already suffers from a lot of troll levels. I don't want every kid who's ever had a Steam account to start making Mario Maker levels. How high does this one reach? Okay, will be enough. But other than that, I mean, mouse support would have been great. Yeah, fuck, I forgot the timer. Fuck, I did not want to pick that power up. Fuck. The timer is still running even though I'm at the boss. Fuck. Yeah, what Mario Maker's biggest loss was the lack of a good way of searching for stages. Like reliably finding good stages. Had Mario Maker just had an ability to somehow find good levels and not find shitty ones, man, that game would have had it all. Get out of there. You can clip these red ones to the floor pretty easily. I know I've said it so many times, I wish Mario Maker had like a community concept where you could subscribe to communities and then community moderators could add levels to their community lists. You just needed to find communities with the same mentality as yourself, subscribe to their stage lists and you'll be set. I just can't understand why they didn't do something like that. Yeah, exactly, that would have been possible on Steam, yeah. Would have been glorious, would have been amazing. These ugly ass motherfuckers. I thought I could destroy the rocks. I can, but I just need to activate it even earlier. Fuck! This boss suddenly become very simple, knowing keeping this power up. How many stages? I think there's 7. I'm at the 7th one now. This one here. And this is the stage I can't beat it. I can get here. But like I can't. I don't know how to beat this stage. I just don't know. It's longer than every other stage. It's more difficult. It has the blowing pushback mechanic that makes shit even worse. And it has the worst hit detection in the game. I don't know if there's something with this stage, but it seems like my sword is just shorter. It cuts through enemies time and time again without hitting them. I don't know why. But it is incredibly frustrating to die to that again and again and again. And I don't want to lose my flame shield for anything in the world. Because that power-up is basically paramount to beating this stage. Or at least getting somewhat far. I tried to activate my power-up so many times, but it just doesn't work. This jump here. Buffer the votes. That's not a bad idea. We've been talking a lot about the voting mechanic lately. It's a bit funny. I thought it was actually like one of the few things I wouldn't have to touch, but apparently it is one of the things I need to touch. I don't have that big a problem with it. It's funny because I thought that was one of the few things that was actually really stable. Fuck, that was dumb. I needed the other power up. This attempt is more or less over now, or this life, because there's no way of getting through here without taking 2 hits. And taking 2 hits there is more or less a death sentence. But buffering a vote shouldn't be that difficult. You just have to like pre-register, and I'd need to keep that somewhere, like store your buffered vote until the vote actually occurs. Right. It's like you have to choose, either you hit the wasp that comes against you, or you get the extra life. You can't get both. Why can't you swing your sword when you're hanging from something? Why did they think that was a good idea? You can use your one hand to throw ninja darts and cast magic and shit, but you can't swing your sword. Yeah, I get where you're coming from. That's why I think it's actually a good... That's why I was like, that's a really good idea, actually. To be able to say, nah, I don't want to see this anymore, but I don't want to sit around here and wait to actually tell you that. Getting hit once there is fine, I guess. I swear to you, my sword is like 4 pixels. I think they're out of sync, it looked like that. Yeah. Hey, I managed to get both of them. Fuck! Apparently you can't outrun that one. It's not that we talk a lot about it. I actually thought like that was one of the things. I'm surprised that we do talk about it, because I thought it was one of the things I had nailed from the get-go. It was more or less perfect. So it's a bit funny. It's just a bit funny to realize that no, that's not the case apparently. But everything is subject to change, of course. I'm not sensitive about it. Count them as half a vote? I guess you're right, J-Rift. Yeah, the problem would be that people would buffer a no, go away if they really didn't want to see it. And most of the games are stuff that people kind of don't want to see, but those who want to see it are those who stick around. That's a pretty important thing, yeah. Hi, J-Rift. That's a really good thought. Those who want to see it are those who stick around. Those who don't will go away. And that will cause them that goes away to buffer a no. Ah, shit. I was about to climb straight up into those spikes. The music of this sector is so good. Up here is the impossible jump. There's a jump here, I just... Alright, why didn't that hit him? Fuck. I guess you're right, Rouge. It's again this discussion. What? It boils down to the same discussion. What is our goal? Is our goal to beat games or is our goal to see games? And maybe the only ones we actually want to play for more than 90 minutes are those that are really, really good. The rest of them we can just like after like 90 minutes we can probably say goodbye to most of them. I guess the question is, will any game ever stay for more than 90 minutes? To be honest though, at the moment I don't feel like a good player at all. I feel pretty damn shitty. So there is an enemy spawning right there. Now that one has killed me so many times. But this is like the first time I actually get past it. Do you want me to explain in which ways this game is stupid? Just go ahead. Look at that one. My sword was in that enemy. It was in that enemy's sprite. I could see my sword inside of it and it still didn't die. Because the hitboxes doesn't line up. The hitboxes doesn't line up, or it's something dumb like the hits are only counted every second, every second frame or something. It has to be something like that. Super Mario World has a thing like that. It's called the frame rule by runners, where the game only checks for collisions every other frame. Maybe this game has something similar. I don't know, but it just doesn't feel right most of the time. There's so often that I just hit straight through an enemy. I can still beat this though. I am very close. Fuck. There again! Twice! Twice I jumped! Twice I jumped and nothing. It's so frustrating to die to stuff like that all the time. And knowing that if I die game over, I have to restart. I have to go back so far. It's just not fair. I hate it. I hate it, but I love the pain at the same time. Why? Why do I do this to myself? Why do I like stuff like this? How do you manage? Oh! New record! I've never gotten this far. Fuck, it's not over yet. Are you shitting me? How do you make that climb? Wait, how did I get hit? From what did I get hit there? Alright, boss. No! It keeps going. No! Alright, we voted to continue. And here's the really dumb thing. Remember that it's still on time. So if I hadn't died from the beginning of the stage, there is no way in hell that you make it through all of this without dying to the timer at least once. It's just not possible. It is impossible to get through all of this without dying at least once. Because the timer is gonna enforce that you die at least once. This room is so dumb. I can't even begin to describe, like, this passage up here. You have no space to move due to all the spikes. Jesus! Well, if that wasn't a cheap shot, I don't know what is. Cue the random ass enemy that just zooms in on me and kills me here. Oh my god, the boss room. I have one sliver left. Ryu Hayabusa, you did well to get this far. Where is Clancy? Clancy? You're Clancy? Correct. Look at this body full of super life power. Listen carefully, Ryu. I want to protect the Earth from humans. Humans are weak and disgusting little creatures who love to fight. You know they should be wiped out, don't you? Ryu, join me. I'll even let you bring a perfect human to ride the ship with us. Once the Earth is cleansed of humans, we can start a new world. I can take that girl from the beginning with me. No reason can ever excuse the destruction and slaughter of mankind. The only thing that's going to get destroyed is you and this dimensional warship. Thank you for the host here. Jesus. Thank you for the... Thank you. Oh! No! 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 Why? Why? Yes, welcome everyone from, let me see now, from Bald Wookie stream. Hello and welcome everyone, we're trying to beat Ninja Gaiden 3. Fuck this game. So we're doing a stream project here that I call the Journey Project, where we play through a lot of ancient retro games. Any viewer can submit a game. We do raffles every after we either beat a game or it gets voted out because the channel's had enough. So this is the 158th game that we're playing. I hate those enemies. I hate them so much. There we go. Just because I have more hair on my face doesn't mean I'm bald. I think it's just the contrast might make you seem bald. You're bald by contrast. Speedrunners manage this stage with 120 still on the clock. I call bullshit. I don't think that's possible. I just don't... Fuck! I don't want to believe that. I don't. I choose to not believe in that part of reality. I deny it. That enemy just went out through the door and was like, nope, I don't want to do this. What? My fire went straight through that dude. Straight through him. It's a filter bubble. Yeah, I guess that's sort of what I'm doing here. I just feel my sanity draining ever so slowly with every attempt. It feels like I'm just getting worse and worse the more I play this game. I guess I do waste a lot of time like waiting around. But I can't see any other way of doing it. That's dumb. The backwards jumping, it keeps on killing me. The fact that you can't... that you jump slower in one... that you jump slower backwards than forwards. Like, I get it from a realism standpoint. I really do. But from a gaming experience standpoint, I don't understand that decision at all. Because it plays horribly. Fuck. Really didn't mean to pick up that power-up. We'll have to live with that. Fuck! Alright, so how do you... Never losing heat shield. Ah, okay. I guess that sorta explains it. I mean, I also know that heat shield is the best power-up in the game. Please let me get to that health up over there. That enemy with the shield over there, he only appears once throughout the entire game as far as I know. And he has no... It does nothing. He just walks back and forth. I guess this is where I lose some time as well, but... It's still worth it for me. Now we're here again. I can get over here pretty reliably, it seems like. It's pretty fun to see. I've apparently gotten that good enough. Yeah, the ones with the futuristic guns. Yeah, those two. They just walk around and doesn't do anything with their big ass guns. I'm gonna die to the timer again. I just know it. I was... Okay, how? Everyone saw that. Everyone saw that. I slashed that dude like 2 or 3 times and he didn't die. I actually think this game would have been perfectly fine if it weren't for all of these dumbass bad hitboxes all over the place. It just keeps on killing me. Alright, so why... You're supposed to be able to jump mid-slash. Why didn't I jump? I was standing perfectly firm on a block, pressed slash, pressed jump, and nothing. Well, I guess I didn't die to the timer, that's true. Gotta celebrate the small victories. I don't get it sometimes. That was dumb. And then he just decided to like, nah. I lost my patience there for a few moments. Like, I can't see these fucking power-ups gets in my way. I want to keep my fire shield. I mean, as long as you just do it like this, it's perfectly fine. Oh! Oh, that was close. Oh. Could you please grab a wall? Fuck. I made it here again. Alright, I guess he has two different attacks. He has the lightning bolts and he has the things where he throws bubbles at you. And the lightning bolts, I guess, is one of those keep running attacks. Like, don't stop, or they'll hit you. At least I can get there now. I wouldn't call it reliably. This room is still a pain to get through. But I can get there. And just knowing that feels like a victory by now. To be entirely honest. Why does it lag so much? Just play it slow here. Oh. Well, that was... Alright, so now I get why I want the upwards flame here. Is it telegraphing the different attacks? I don't really know. Alright. So I think he does the lightning strike whenever I damage him. So I definitely want the upward fire, so I can deal with the fire bulbs he throws at me. Because this splitter shield was really bad for that. I can imagine it being pretty easy if you have the heat shield, yeah. Because the heat shield makes you invulnerable to all damage, so you can just stand around and slash at him. That was dumb. I forgot that one of these flying dudes spawned. But I do want this shield for the next room, so I'm not gonna get rid of it just yet. Fuck. I really didn't think that one would reach me. Oh, I pressed slightly diagonal, didn't I? Fuck you, game. If I'm ducking and pressing a diagonal, it probably means I still want to duck, you know? Have you ever seen Soda Pop into his job? Got impatient. You don't need to be impatient, Geek. You have plenty of time. You don't have to care about your mana either. You have plenty of that too. The only thing that I need to care about is not getting hit. That's the only thing that matters. No! Why? Why does that happen sometimes? I can't replicate it. Well, there goes this attempt. Get a muffler. Is there a frame where I can't jump? We don't know Soda Poppin'. I actually don't... I have no idea who this Soda Poppin' is. Or Geekbot learned that, but... Still, in a vacuum, it sounds pretty funny, I think. Or maybe it's the crumble blocks. Maybe you can't jump off of them in the last moment. It almost seems like it, doesn't it? There's like just something to them. They're about to break. That I sometimes just can't... I can't jump off. Oh, apparently. Oh, shit! I don't know. It's something about like this particular road where I live by. Everyone goes by loud ass motorbikes for some reason. Oh yeah. Someone was talking about that we should do the same. Soda Poppin' is one of the biggest streamers on Twitch. Oh wow. I had no idea. That enemy drop is so dumb. It should be upward flames. There we go. Well, we know he just calls the lightnings whenever we hit him. We learned something new. Or at least I suspected that that was the case. But now we actually know that that's the case. If it wasn't windy, I could make that jump. Oh, like the same here. I've never heard the name Soda Poppin', or I remember talking about someone who did viewer challenges for $100. But I didn't remember that his name was Soda Poppin'. But I really do think everyone and their mother has a motorbike around here. Alright, so why I didn't activate my shield there earlier? Oh, we were doing so good, and then we missed it by one tick. One could say I have most of this pretty down by now. Yes. Well, personally, I really think I do. Shit, that was dumb. It's interesting that there's 2 extra lives in this substage, so you could go infinite here if you really wanted to grind it out. I think, didn't I miss one of the wasps? So one of them should spawn again here somewhere. Yep. Now there's one coming from behind, right? Yep. You see, I've netted extra lives from all of this. I must say, it is pretty cool how fast I get back. Because I used to think that previous segment was nigh impossible. And now I just blaze through it most of the time. But what is really dumb is the fact that there's no health pickups throughout this entire substage. Not a single one. You have to go through this entire substage and beat the boss with the same health bar. And in my opinion, that's pretty messed up. Now I think it's only this segment that's a bit tricky. And it's only one part really that is difficult. That is the one that's coming up right here. Right above here, where the wasp comes. That's the only part that I'm still not like entirely sure how you should actually handle the best. Oh, look at that. The timer. My old friend. Look at that. Don't fucking rush it, Gek. Why do you take hits like that? It's so unnecessary. Trying to act all cool. If I had the chance to ask one of the devs of this game one question, it would be, why a timer? What did you feel it added to the gameplay experience? Really? Oh well. It makes you pro. Exactly. The weird thing is, I'm still actually like enjoying this. Sure, I get pissed off every now and then, and I scream and I shout and I act like a baby, but I'm still having fun. It's still like, I like the challenge. I really like to bang my head against the wall like this. For some inexplicable reason, I do enjoy that. Fuck! What? What is it with the jumping in this game? Oh. I wish someone could just like come in here and tell me it's not you, it is the game. The game just is not sensitive. And sometimes it does stuff like that. I just wish someone could come in here and tell me that. Someone who actually knew. It would feel so good to know that I'm not just... I'm not bad. It's not that I'm a bad gamer or bad at controllers. It's actually something with the game. Sort of like when I realized in what's it called? Holy Diver, the jumping glitch, that I could actually reproduce it pretty reliably after a while. Where you could move forward and press the jump button and you didn't jump. This doesn't seem to have the same. Still, sometimes I am 100% positive that my jump gets eaten. Right, so voting has opened. Shall we continue to play Ninja Gaiden? Get your votes in, folks. Get your votes in. Is it so much to ask for a game to just be fair? Because that's really the only thing I'm missing here. There's so much shit in this game that just isn't fair. Shovel Knight is hard for you? Oh, then... The lightning strikes are so fast. They're so fast. But I can see how the flame shield does this boss into a joke. Because he lightning strikes as soon as you hit him. So if you keep hitting him, he will keep lightning striking at you. That way you can more or less stun lock him for eternity. The Shovel Knight games are really good, but I wouldn't call them hard. At least, well, I've never played all of them. I actually just played Shovel Knight. But Shovel Knight was easy. It was enjoyably easy. It was like a casual game. I'm sorry, Ninja Gaiden. We've had a good time, you and I, but it seems like it's over here. Fuck these hitboxes. Just fuck them. There's a lot of things Yorkie and Stig would like in this. Get out. We've had enough. It feels so bad not to beat this game. Yes, I want to play this again. I want to beat this goddamn game. This is... It's decent. Your cut and dry action platformer with everything that entails. The game is super punishing with massive knockbacks, high damage attacks and multiple enemies spawning on the same frame pixel. Yes, we're reviewing games. Whenever a game gets voted out or we complete them, we review them before we move on to the next one. You can find it. You can find it on the FAQ, I think it is. Most of the bosses are a joke, though. Once you learn their pattern. Except for the last one. Last boss would probably not be so bad, weren't it? For the long ass stage you gotta replay every damn time you die. Still, I kinda enjoy this kind of grind somewhere. Have the controls just been better? And the hit boxes more in line with what I saw, this game would have been really good. So my main beef with this game is definitely that it's just too damn difficult to control. But still, it's decent. I should probably have given it a good, actually, when I think of it. It is a good game. It's just that right now I'm really damn frustrated. Alright everyone, so type loot the room if you